Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chase Corrington, and this is the Chase Corrington YouTube channel, where we seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment and philosophy. And I was listening to Alan Watts speak on a subject, and it was something I thought I should share because it was incredible. It was an interesting philosophy, an interesting way to look at things. And he was talking about, I'm sure if many of you have watched Alan Watts, then you've probably heard him speak on this subject before, but he was talking about Zen and the nature of Zen and what is Zen. And to me, it was way more profound than just Zen. To me, it related to universal consciousness, or God and the universe, as I relate to it from my experience growing up in the West. And so I want to write down I want to read what I wrote down. It's not a God or a religion or a doctrine that we seek. So when we're seeking God, or when we're trying to believe in something and find out what it is, when we go to church or join a religion or do each one of the, any of these things, it's not a God, a religion, or a doctrine that one tries to believe in. It is more like trying to catch the fish of reality, or trying to net the explanation. So it's like you're trying to contain God, or capture God, or capture an explanation for what God is. You're trying to make God finite and not infinite. And so it's like trying to catch the fish of reality, or trying to net the explanation. But our proverbial fish of reality is like water. It goes right through the holes in the net. And so God, or the universe, or Zen, in the same way, when you try to capture it or define it, it goes through the holes of your net. And just like water, and in water, when you get into it, there's nothing to hang on to. There's nothing you can grab onto to have firm foundation. It's a perfect metaphor, ladies and gentlemen. At least for me. I thought it was profound, so I wanted to share it today with you. So let's keep going. Like water, it goes through the net, and in water, when you get into it, there's nothing to hang on to. All the universe is like water, ladies and gentlemen. It is fluid and ever-changing with flow. So when we're thrown into the water, after being on dry land, after being used to being on dry land, metaphorical dry land, we're not ready for the flow. We're not ready for the water. So it is fluid and ever-changing. So when we're thrown into the water after being used to the dry land, and we're not used to the idea of swimming, metaphorically, we try to stand on the water, and we try to grab onto it. And as a result, we drown. And the only way to survive in the water, learn to swim. We have to metaphorically learn to swim in the universe, or in life, in all things. And to swim, we must relax. We must let go and not try and control the water, not try and control the world. We have to breathe. You have to learn how to breathe the right way. And then you find that the water holds you up. Once you flow with the universe, consciously co-creating with Source, or however you want to explain it, it helps you out. Once you learn how to flow with it, the water holds you up. In the same way, we must learn to swim metaphorically in our lives, and indeed, in a certain way, we can become the water. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this thought was interesting to you. It's always interesting to me to go down these subjects and topics. If you get value from the content that I provide, and if you get value from the ideas that I throw out there, consider subscribing. If you like these ideas, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, put the thumbs down. Let people know what you're thinking. Leave a comment if you've watched Alan Watts before. And I don't ever really know who's watching these videos unless you do comment. So if you want me to know who my supporters are and followers are, please comment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back in the future. And in the meantime, we should seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment.